Okay, and we're back. I'm sorry about that. My computer actually, not my computer crashed. My computer's just fine. What happened is I had too much load going in on my power strip because I have an music equipment with MIDI equipment plugged into the same power strip as my tower. So it just caused an overload, but I had surge protection, so nothing got damaged. But we are back now. Welcome to the live chat. Sign into chat. All messages. Okay, let's sign into chat real quick. Email is cam34606@gmail.com. I'm signing in for chat. And then password, let's try another way because I just think it's easier doing that. Try another way again. Let's go to continue. Enter in Windows key. There we are. And that should do it. Hit continue. I still don't know why it always goes to this part, but apparently it doesn't matter because you can always comment on the videos anyway, because I can enable comments post stream anyway. So how do I get, continue to YouTube, that's how, and this is going to say I had a problem. What's an issue signing into your YouTube? I just think it needs to be compiled, so I'm not really worried about that. Let's see. Nope, it doesn't show up at the bottom, so I can't really close it out, but that's okay. I'm going full screen anyway. Let's go full screen. Let's open up. Oh, I need to empty my trash. Okay, there we go. And then let's open up Elderscrolls through Steam. There we are. I'm gonna sign in really quick. Eagles Bane, and then password's gonna be. Yeah. There we go. We're getting into Steam, and we're gonna launch Elderscrolls through Steam, and we're gonna pick up on the same start with the same character that we just created from the last video. As I said in the comments of this video. This is part 2 of Elderscrolls Online live stream, so go by the date. Both videos were put out pretty much on the same calendar date, which is November 26th of 2024. So when you look through my videos on my account that are public, you'll be able to chronologically see, because the first video that I got interrupted in, I'm gonna go back and retitle it ESO or Elder Scrolls Online Part 1. So the description is still the same for both live broadcasts. Alright, and we're gonna pick up where we left off. Let's go ahead and bypass this. We already created Mariah, and she's the character that we were working on going through the tutorial. Yeah. And it should pull up the characters. The character should be on Mariah already. So I'm gonna eat me a scone. Got some scones. They're frosted scones. Alright, there's Mariah. Lock her in. I'm all opening it with my teeth. Alright. There we go. Loading. Alright, so we're back in the training area. And I was fighting this enemy when basically this tutorial teaches you how to fight. You block first, and then you interrupt, and when you see those swirly things around their head, then you stun her like that, and then you do a large attack to knock her down. So you get used to... Now I'm using the mouse right now. Oh. Alright. So the companion that you're with, they changed this up for gameplay because she used to help you fight. Apparently in the tutorial, she doesn't.
This place is an abomination.
Alright. Who are you?
You can almost feel the hatred emanating from every rock.
Game chat.
A fellow prisoner. The name's Lyris.
Lyris Titanborn. I was told to find you. A
Who told you to find me?
Me in my cell, and an old man in rags.
He spoke to you?
The fates.
What did he say?
Our fates are intertwined.
Ha. That sounds
I
like
can
the
still
prophet,
hear
all
his
right.
voice in my head.
He's a prisoner here too.
Why does he want
It was
to
very
help
dangerous for him to speak to you, even break
me?
him out.
Why
of
does he
course.
want me to help you?
Believe me, I can use all the help I can get. That blind old man is the only person alive who can help us get back home.
Now I'm doing audio game capture, so I'm wondering in OBS if it's picking up. Oh, never mind. I'll check later. But it doesn't matter. I mean, you don't need to hear the dialogue. Because I'm explaining as I go through the video on what's happening. So this is a cutscene. You have to wait till he throws the enemy throws the person and impales him. So it's kind of bloody, gory, graphic, you know, but you don't see blood splatter. Whoa! I was in the area of effect on the ground. Oh, I should have sprinted back, but I didn't lose much health. But it's okay. I mean, you can fight pretty much sloppy in this. Now, if I want to strike fast, I just light attack with daggers actually kills quicker, in my opinion. Let's take the gold. Let's take the bow.
Hurry.
Bow, and then let's get out of there. So I don't want my inventory getting all loaded up. So hit Alt for leveling up. That brings you to this menu, and then select out-of-date add-ons, delete. So I don't like seeing it as a. Oh, go back to Alt. Inventory. Let's look at inventory here. Inventory. Now let's look at the main hand. And I have a maple bow, which I'm going to use a bow now. It doesn't have, I mean, it, oh, I got to claim rewards, hit F on the keyboard. Skill points, scroll down to claim rewards, hit E select, and you get rewards. And it tells you what you get off to the right. I got a set of health rings, so that's going to be in my inventory, and I get 1 point towards my attributes. Now, attributes are magicka when you cast spells. That's your blue bar. Your red bar is your health points, and then your stamina. I'm going to have her health. I'm going to work on her health because I haven't really decided her advanced class yet, and I'll be getting into that here in a minute. Because you can set your skills advisor. Oh, yeah. I'm getting into it now. Now I'm going to change build, hit change build. Now, Arcanist, these are Force of the Tides, Tentacles, and Fates that are close at hand. Rise Arcanist, and take power that is rightfully yours. Primary stat's going to be Magicka or spell casting. I'm going to be more of a health based. This is a light armor with Magicka, and it says it combines turbulent elemental forces and dread strength of Apocrypha to devastate your foes and overwhelming power. Yeah. This is a medium stamina build. Medium gear is what you put on your body as far as clothing and armor. And this takes up a dire blade to your apocryphal tome. Your tome is actually a spell book that you carry with you to cast with, but it helps you with crit when you're casting. That assaults foes from close and mid range. So, alright, Rune Knight. That's going to be heavy armor and primary stat. You know what? I think I'm going to be a Rune Knight, which is more of a tank. So, anytime you see light magicka, that's either control or DPS. Heavy in health, that's definitely a tank spec. Medium stamina is DPS. That is good with casting and also with blades. Light and magicka is good with healing and casting. And most of your healing is going to be casting spells. Arcanist is going to be just magicka, so you could be heavy, medium, or light armor. But as I said, I kind of want to. I lean towards. I rarely roll DPS characters. I mainly roll tanks. Now, what the difference between tank, controller, DPS, and healer is when you're in a group or you're fighting alone against the environment around you, it's more important how you gear and you're speccing in groups towards medium and end game. But the 4 major classes in this game are going to be control, DPS, damage per second. They kill quick, but they attack fast. They're usually medium armor. The healers are usually light armor. The tanks are usually heavy armor. Now, you can have a tankish caster that has damage per second abilities depending how you customize your stats. There's a whole bunch of forums on it and stuff like that. But we're not going to get too heavy into that right now. We're going to go skills, and now I'm a Rune Knight. Let me double check that again. Rune Knight. Yeah, heavy and health. Okay, so let's go back. So now my advisor is set to these suggestive perks right here to train it. So I already have these. The only one that's locked is here, so it's not advising me of anything more because I have both abilities. Advisor setting, press 5 to access. Okay, alright. So what we're gonna do here is go to and add a runic jolt. We're gonna purchase it. And that's gonna cost 1 point, and it's gonna put it on my action bars, which you will see in game. Let's hit back, and it's gonna be either square number 1, or if you're using a controller, it's gonna be A, B, C, or whatever, however your controller's numbered. Okay. Yeah, I already got it, so I want to go back. Oh, just hit escape. Okay. So, let me hit control and U. No, that doesn't work. Oh, because I'm standing in front of the door. It wants me to interact with the environment to open the door.
The god of schemes can see every part of it.
So when you get to this area, basically, you're going to see these 2 rings off to the left. Now, you see, as I step back here, you see that little icon right there? And I'll walk up to it, this one. That's your point of interest. So as you can see off to the right, I have a little mini map. That's going to give you kind of a map on how to get around the area. And the blue bar. Oh, I better sprint out of that. Yeah. The bow kills.
What was your name again? Target practice?
Oh, is that an enemy? Yes, it is. Watch her. We're gonna loot. Nope, don't need Daedra Husk. I don't want to. You can't. You can sell all the junk stuff.
Try to be.
You want to mainly keep weapons, armor, spell books, stuff like that. Okay, and then what you do is you shoot this little circle eyeball that's looking around. Now you're kind of out of range, but once you shoot it, you get close enough to shoot it. You don't want to walk up to it because it will kill you. So you want to shoot it from a distance.
While he's blinded, we must get to the Prophet's cell.
Unless you have, like, you strike it quick enough with a dagger or a sword, then I guess you can. Oh, you can't jump over that. What the heck is casting AoE? And we're gonna run back around here so we can get to the blue stream. Now, after you come out of this area here, you want to go back through these two. This game has a lot of NPCs in it. Or enemies. Groups of NPCs like this one I'm attacking. It's highlighted in red because it's on the mouse over its target automatically. So you don't hit tab or alt to switch target like some games you have to do. Excuse me. Okay, so you come over here to this gate area. You wait for Paris to come up.
You will
she's
never
gonna realize that
escape
the
my
gate's
will.
gonna be sealed by magic, and you
The
can't
door's
go
warded. We'll never
through
get
it.
in this way.
So now she's wanting to talk to you.
Cadwell is the
Go
old.
through the
Cadwell sees.
conversation, and then what you do is basically the conversation lets you know to go find this guy.
Fine day in the middle.
And Cadwell
What's
is a
this?
really
Out
interesting
for
character in the
strolling?
game.
Lovely
He has
day
a
for it.
legacy and a history. He loves to be in the undead world, is where we're at right now, where everything
Sir,
looks
Cat.
ethereal and there's zombies
Rather
around.
Follow the river.
So-
Best of luck. Do check in. Well, there's not much. Oh,
I'm just gonna
an
go through the
imperial-
dialogue.
Well, Lyris, girls is maddish. Well, there's no. An imperial gentleman.
Goodbye. And then what you do is you see this blue stream right here. You want to walk in it. It's not going to hurt
Probably
you.
means it's a death
It's not
trap.
toxic or
Better
anything.
be careful.
And then you're going to want to go through this tunnel up to this cave entrance. And then you're going to pick a lock. And it's going to tell you how to pick the lock. And you can feel the tumblers vibrate, and you have a certain amount of
The sooner
time
we
at
get
the
that door
bottom
open,
there.
the sooner we can get out of
4
here.
minutes and 45 seconds to hit all the tumblers in its place. And then it opens up the door. So you got a lot of puzzles in this game like this. This is a very in-depth game. Okay, it's locked. Pick the lock. Yeah, I know. So that tutorial black box is gonna go away. So, okay. So I got stunned because I hit a trap. I could have deactivated the trap if I was crouching, but I didn't see the trap. I didn't know it was a trap because in this world, blue stripes usually outside of the cave doesn't really hurt you. You can walk into the ethereal-looking blue mist without any repercussions.
Come get some more, you skeeving hawkers.
Alright, so I need to go this way. There's a fork in the road, and one of them's a dead end off to the right side of the line from where I came in at. Okay, you can hit the mist that's coming from the walls, but it does cause minimal damage. So just be aware of that. It's not going to kill you unless you really stand in it for a long time. It's minimal. If I let it hit me, it'll Yeah, see, he'll put blue fire around me. And my team. But it didn't cause that much damage if you look at my red bar in the middle. Just above my bars.
Who taught that one to fight? The god of self-punishment?
Alright, let's sprint through this tunnel. I forgot how to roll. Not on joystick, but on keyboard. I forgot how to roll. There's a button combination. It's a short. It's a sign. What do you call it? I can sell this for. Yeah, that's a great sword. So it's a huge sword that a tank would use. I can use this as a tank since I'm tank spec for my skills advisor, but I'm not really high enough to really worry about it if I'm going to be controlling a tank. And I'll explain the differences as I go through this game. Since I'm in a group with Lyris.
The Prophet's cage should be just ahead.
Now I'm in DPS right now, pretty much, because I'm really not geared in heavy gear. I'm probably in medium gear right
Good
now.
news is we made it here in one piece, and the Prophet looks unharmed.
I gotta wait for dialogue to take place.
And bad news. It's going to be up to you to keep him safe and get him back to town.
Now, Lyris is the daughter of giants.
There's a trick to opening the cell.
Her species is called
leave is for another living soul to take their place. I need to swap places with the Prophet.
Now there's the chat. I'll talk about chat later. I'll just let it fade out. Go through dialogue, burn through it. Now what's going to happen at this point is she's saying that I have to go up here and free this guy that's trapped in that field, floating. And so these moorings are going to show up at each side, but to deactivate them, you got to kill this guy, and after you kill this guy, there's gonna be, wrong button. Wrong button again, but I better jump out of the AoE before he finishes. He's down, there's another guy over here. You kill these two guys, and then you hit the buttons for the mooring to release her bonds to switch places with the Prophet, which is this old guy that's trapped in that bubble. The Prophet is kind of a mentor. And I'm not going to give any spoilers out for dialogue about the Prophet, but he is a key player in your storyline. At the beginning. When you get into mid-game or beginning of mid-game, you no longer deal with the Prophet. The storyline runs out kind of quickly. Claim rewards, yes, I want to. Select, yes. Which is going to give me more ability and skill points.
I remember this feeling. It will be fleeting.
Future rewards, yeah, yada, yada, yada. Alright. Let's choose another class as Herald of the Tomes. Now, these three here are class abilities, so if you open them, if you choose to open them, it gives you basically what's listed under them as far as the abilities go. We're going to hit Alt again and go back in there. Skills, level up. Yep. And then we're going to scroll down to skill, or character. Actually, no. Yeah, character first, then skills. Okay, hit E to continue. I'm going to go to health and then up it 2 points. And then commit points, hit yes. So you have to verify what you commit as far as attributes and points. So,
thank the divines
let
you
me
are
run through
safe.
this dialogue.
There is
Okay, so there's the Prophet, the old man.
There is sacrificed everything that we might go free.
Burn through his dialogue.
Quickly now.
Goodbye.
We must not let Lyris.
I didn't click you, but for some reason I re-clicked you. And he's going to tell you to run forward. There's Lyris, so they switched places. But he's going to come back and have your character rescue her at a later point without him escorting you as a companion. It's a part of the storyline through training. So he's telling you to come up here and he'll protect you against this big demon that's going to come out and fight you.
thinks it can defy me. Futile. Soon your
And he's
world will
trying
be
to
in
stop
my
you.
chain.
Come, I will
All right.
protect you.
Now, he can cast AoE effect from a distance, so, you know, each boss is different. So now I'm kind of a DPS right now, because I'm feeling, you know, I'm causing damage quicker than... And I'm staying on the big target first, because he has the more health points. You want to stay out of that red circle AoE on the ground area of effect. I got stunned. So I had to unstun. So he casted a spell on the Prophet to have him stay still and not help you fight for a while, but that worked. So now the Prophet is casting stuff on him. So you can kill him pretty quickly. Oh.
Dark Anchor's fort is a shard.
I'll take both of
Shard
those.
of
I've
Inferiors,
got a
fall
collar
upon
to
us
equip,
now
or a
and
necklace.
anoint us with your blessing.
So
There,
before I
quickly,
absorb the
collect
Sky
the Sky
Shard,
Shard.
I'm going to go back into inventory and go into equip. Now I'm going to go down to not supplies is some of it is crafting material, some of it use like lockpicks and stuff like I used earlier. Alt again. Let's go down to skills. I forgot to set my other skills because I did character first. So I got 1 point per skill. And so if you go to Health Advisor, again, because I'm a Rune Knight, it's going to tell you we need Rune Mend. So that's a healing, and we also need, we purchased this one, but Rune Mend is going to be the one that we need to purchase here. It's an advice skill. You see in green writing right there. So you want to follow the advisor's advice for your build, which is really convenient to have the skills advisor because it takes all the guesswork out of how to build your character as far as stats. You know, as long as you know your primary, I'm absorbing the Sky Shard to continue, and then I'm gonna float up. He's gonna do his mantra
Great
chant.
Akatosh, dragon god of time, I require your
to
strength.
levitate me through
Let the way
his
be
eye
opened.
hook to go into
Let
the
these
open
wandering
world. And that's
souls
your
return
tutorial.
home.
It's not
Let
very
the
long.
will of Moloch Baal be denied.
Then you go into the
We must
open
go
world of
now.
Tamriel. Tamriel is the main land of your whole map. Bleak Rock Isle, yay! Okay, now the Prophet will show up,
The vestige
and he will
awakens
tell you
once
meet me
again.
at the harborage, which
As I
is
feared, we
usually a
arrived in
cave
different
somewhere.
locations. Days? I cannot foresee that. Not yet. But we will. Be wary. You must find your own path. Indeed.
Burnout dialogue.
Indeed.
I'm saying this
I sense
stuff
it
over
even
and
now.
over. There we go. I'm getting all these increases in stats. You don't have to take this quest because it's a dark. You know, that's an optional quest. It's not mandatory. But let's get out into Bleak Rock Isle. Now, somewhere along the line, in the very beginning, you're gonna need to know at this point Soul Shriven and achievement. Yay. So I'll explain the progression right now once you're in the open world of Tamriel. If you go to the map. Nope. There we go. Oh! You want to move your map over, so if you hit control and right click at a certain area just above the chat field, if you have to hit enter to make your mouse appear again if you click wrong. Yep. Like every time, it's annoying. You have to grab the right hook and you can't see it. So I'm going to feedback this eventually. There you go. Now I'm going to drag it over there. It's an invisible hook and you got to find just the right hook. It's a little pinpoint on that chat frame. Alright. So now I'm in the open world. I could go back in and take that one quest. Glide it off the roof. Alright, let's run around here. Oh! I already have mounts in my collections, so I'm gonna go ahead and equip my mounts, and I have gear in my selection too to make her look a little bit more of, you know, upper class fighter. Alright. Collection. Sorry, talking with my mouth full. Let's go into appearance. I'll give you a quick overview of my collections.
Rana has no idea.
I don't own any hats.
Did I ever risk your lives like this?
I do own various. That puts a tattoo on her forehead right there. But I can switch the tattoos. These are all that I've collected that are bound to my account. So, I like that because it actually makes her kind of glowy looking. Rosa Tamriel's face. Let me. What happened to my controller? Oh, right here. Let me rotate her around so you can see. That's a little tattoo on her sideburn right there.
Rana has no idea what she's doing. Did I ever risk your lives like this?
Yeah. And that's on both sides right there. Little tattoos. Nah, I don't really. I mean, I could use tattoos, I guess. Alright, let's go down to costumes, appearance, wait, collections, appearance, costumes, Black Hand Robe, Covenant Scout, Cyrodiil Formal Gown, Dark Passions Regala, Lion Guard Knight, Mage's Guild Formal.
Did I ever risk your
Yeah, these are
lives
just
like
things that I've collected. Casual wear. That looks kind of cool. I like this one better though. Well, I don't know. Let's look at Shrouded Armor. That's kind of cool too. That's from the Dark Brotherhood, and this is vampire attire. You can be werewolf or a vampire plus your fighting class on top of it. And yes, those classes have their own fighting style too. We'll get more into that later. Dune Rider kind of looks like more of a mage. I don't like that costume for the mage. Lion Guard looks kind of like knightish. Dark Passions Regala is kind of seductive wear. And that's more formal, like a ballroom type look. And this one, Covenant Scout, looks a lot like the, or you can go Black Hand Robe. I'll stick with Covenants. No, I like the, I like for her. Oh, these I haven't collected yet in the Shrouded Armor vest. She looks kind of ninja-ish. So, yeah, I'm gonna stick with shrouded armor. Alright, so as far as mounts, actually, let's go back into collections, because that's where you're gonna get your mounts.
No idea what she's doing. Did I ever risk your lives like this?
We're going to go into mounts. And I have quite a few of them. I like the flame-footed one. So I'm going to go ahead and go back. Go back. Go back. Go back. Now we're going to go down to inventory, see what's new. Check out all the... Okay, that's new sealed urn. I can open that, I think. Yeah.
Did I ever risk your lives
And that's
like
what
this?
I get out of it. Cool, I got an upgraded bow too, and some more lockpicks, soul gem, lockpick, yes. Cool. Let's go to slottable items. Now, slottable items are kind of interesting. You can assign these. And I'll show you how to use them here in a little bit later. I'm going to replace this maple bow with a higher level bow. And I'm going to bend that one. So this one I can actually... No, I don't want to destroy it. It's an upgraded bow. But what you can do is stack all items, actions. Let's go into
Did I
actions.
ever risk your
equip.
lives like this?
We're going to go down and lock it into place because that's a really good bow. You don't want to sell it to a vendor. And we're going to hold on to the daggers. It doesn't show a lock with the daggers. Okay, there we go. Lock. I'm gonna lock these because I don't want to bend them to a vendor. I didn't mean to equip it. I just wanted to assign it, or lock it, I mean.
You have to evacuate.
Select.
Rana
I can
has
adjust it
no
here
idea
again.
what
This
she's
one,
doing.
you know
Did
what?
I ever
I'm gonna
risk
go
your
ahead
lives
and
like
lock
this?
this one in my inventory too, because I am tank-minded once I get heavy gear equipped. So, and that's a tank weapon. And it's good for reach and distance. I mean, not distance, but, you know, swinging it around. It's a large sword, so... I can show you what it looks like here in a second. Let's go ahead and go towards actions. We're gonna lock. Okay, so these that have a padlock behind them, you can't sell them to a vendor. Okay, it just tells you what you just got, and then you receive so you use it to recharge enchanted weapons. You can enchant your weapon. I'll get into that as, you know, in the future how to do
Did I
everything.
ever risk your lives
And all
like
these
this?
mounts, you know, I just press H. There we go. Now to dismount is right click on my mouse, and then left click is also dismount. So any of these heavy attack or long attack or block will dismount you. Just to let you know. Then you can ride fast as well. There's stable masters that you can, every 24-hour period, it's a cooldown, so, which means you have to wait another 24 hours before you can buy one more point for speed from the stable master. Now, if you hit M and you go to your map, you actually have a legend that you can get, but on the mouse over, well, usually it's the mouse over. Oh, there's the legend right there. It tells you what all the symbols mean and all that. So, you know, you do have a marketplace in game here, and I'm going to come over here to this icon, and there should be. Ooh, I want to examine that. Read the book real quick. Okay, so it didn't give me any perks or upgrades on abilities, but there's another book right here. Enchanting, easy, boom. Now, if I go into enchanting, I can't really create or use anything because I haven't collected any materials to. But you're not limited on how many crafts you can have in this game. You can learn them all, which makes this game pretty robust. So I can't really use any of the vendors in this town because I haven't, you know, quested to develop the reputation with the locals yet. So what's going to happen at this point is you need to get a quest called the Harborage eventually to progress your storyline and help the Prophet further and Lyris further, free some companions from various dungeons and stuff and instances. So pretty much I'm going to go back into this, over by this building in here, and I think there's someone with a quest. Yep. We're going to take
My
a couple
husband,
local
Galen,
quests
went
until
fishing
I'm
yesterday
summoned
morning.
to the Benefactor.
No, I'm not.
And the Benefactor continues the Harborage quest. Let's go ahead and mount up. Now, I got an arrow that I have to go to on my map bar at the top center. So, use dog whistle. Okay, so I'm going to summon a dog. Pet Rexus, there he is. Okay. I'm going to talk to the dog. The dog wants to go somewhere and show me something. So I'm going to run. Oh, I forgot. Inventory. The dog will wait for you. I still haven't assigned the skill. What? Seriously? I got 2 points in skill. So, I'm actually going to, as a tank, I'm not going to be a mage tank. So, let's go to Skills Advisor. I mean, if you choose a couple of things or points in other areas aside from the Advisor, I already got that. Constitution is locked and Resolve is... Okay, so like in this case here, I already have these two. And the other two, the only one I probably don't have is Rune Spite Ward. I don't think I have that one because it's not listed down here. You see the pictures are different. So I'm going to go back up. Escape that. Let me hit Alt again. And go back into skills. A select. Oh, wait. A select. There we go. We're going to go to Room Ward. We're going to purchase it off to the left here. Purchase. Here we are. Yep. One, and then I got an extra one, so I can use it towards my bow. Actually, I can. So let me back out of there. Let me back out of there. Let me go over here and go under bow. There we are. And I'm gonna get snipe. Snipe causes a poison effect too. Oh, physical damage. Yeah, it causes good physical damage. There is one that's like snipe that is a poisonous shot. And it's damage over time, so they tick damage numbers. Oh, and I forgot to tell you how to set up your chat where it reports to you as you fight in the environment around you to tell you all the stats and stuff. So after this, I'm going to back out of here and let's go ahead and set up the chat to where it lets you know in settings. Go to settings, hit escape and go to settings. And then here what you want to do is video, windowed full screen, fine, display one, yep. Limit background FPS. I can multi-rendering on or off, enables separate thread or render, that's per server side process, which can improve. Yeah, I want that on. just CPU limit background up. I don't know if I want this on because running the background to serve PC GPU resources. I got high graphics card, so I don't really need that. That's fine. I can turn that off. And it keeps you from crashing at low or too high of gamma adjustment. Calibrate. Let's choose that. Set the brightest. Let's go back into settings. Interface is off. Use custom scale. So it's not going to let you do anything with interface. I don't know why it's off and what unlocks it, or I think later on when you get at a higher level it'll allow you to do more with it. Okay, graphics quality, we're going to go ultra. TTA is fine. FSR mode, we can do ultra. And this one, it tells you on the mouse over which one it determines the quality of shadows and scene in the world. I turned most of these to ultra. Maximum particle. Okay, and it tells you in the mouse over on the box. You turn that up, you can apply, yep. And it's gonna adjust the graphics. So I just went through the graphics really quick. You just read what the box pop-up says and it tells you either it slows you down or it speeds you up or it sharpens the quality of your graphics. It's a no-brainer really once you read what's in the dialog box or the pop-up. Give me another scone. So when I hit OK, what's happening is it's buffering to adjust all the shaders from your processors. So it's a lot sharper picture. It's a lot more realistic. I have high-end graphics, so the dog's still waiting for me. Don't forget about the dog. Let's hit Alt. Wait, no. Let's hit Escape, go to Settings. We're going to go down. We're going to skip interface and camera. Wait. Interface. Chat bubbles. And we can turn it on. You don't need self and chat on performance. All these are. Frame rate. Yeah. I'm going to turn them on and they'll appear down here. That'll let me know what my frame rates are. Okay, now we're going to go to nameplates. Nameplates you want to turn on, and that populates all the rest of the options below it. And self will be always. Turn everything to always. You don't want anything always, always. And what this does, pretty much, is it puts nameplates over everybody's head instead of being injured or targeted by the enemy or yourself. Just by putting them always, you'll see what I mean when I get out of this screen. Alignment, left and center, that's where your reticule is, your attack reticule. I don't mess with it. Frame border, I like having mine on. It's more of a style of your HUD. But self-show, always. Always, 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 never want that. Always. Targeted, we want always. There's a lot to go. Injured, always. So you just change every one of these to always. And it just helps your gameplay run a lot smoother. I mean, as far as like identifying who's around you and stuff. Enemy alliance indicators, always, or all. On. Good, so we're looking good at nameplates. Let's go to social. Social doesn't need any. Well, we can make the letters in our chat field a little bit bigger. So I'll go to about 20, 120 font size. And then the rest of these you can color code, you know. Shadow Core to Guild, Dead on Crown to Guild that I'm affiliated with, Riches and Relics, same thing, and Band of Elders. You can be in up to 5 guilds. I'm in 4 guilds in this game. So combat, let's look at combat. Ability bars, always on. Okay. You want to adjust that because they'll disappear and fade as you're not fighting. I always like to see them. Attribute, always show. Resource numbers, you want to go numbers and percents. Archive and combat tips, nah, I don't do that. Encounter log, it's not important. Anyway, combat text is always on, which is great. Buffs and debuffs always show, and from others turn on, and that's it for combat accessibility. Narrate chat is very annoying because a lot of people type chat and NPCs talk around you, and you'll see your chat just go off and you'll miss messages. You don't want that on. Trust me, you just don't. So I leave that alone on the under narrate chat, the second option underneath. Narrate chat, voice volume, voice speed. Okay, so that's the reader, the screen reader that talks back to you. Yeah, I just don't mess with that. Bolton's minimap, add-ons. Let's apply. Substantive zone. Okay, these are zooms. Oh, wait, I gotta wait for the mod to update. So it's gonna buffer. Now I gotta go back into the settings and pick up where I left off. You get used to the settings where everything's at. I mean, I know it looks like an in-depth game. It is, but we were at accessibility. No, we're at add-ons. No, I already okay, let's go to controls. Here's key bindings. That's the word I was trying to think of. Instead of shortcut key. It's called a key binding, and this is where you assign your controller and keyboard and stuff like that. And it's very extensive. Very long list. And you have first bind, second bind, third bind, alternatives. Mini-map binds. User interface shortcuts. Gamepad, you know, through your D-pad. Siege, when you go into a siege, like what do they call those? They're like catapults, you know, that hurl pitch or burning tar, you know, to damage a whole area. Yeah, there's vehicles that you can enter into, and those are called siege weapons. You don't really use them outside of PvP, really. You can, but it doesn't cause as much damage as it does being used for its purpose in certain map areas. Mini-map is not bound. Don't want dialogues. All this stuff is pretty much good to go. So that's under controls and key bindings, add-ons. Okay, so I have one out-of-date add-on, and that's a chat, and it's relying on a dependency. So I could go back into Minion, which is a separate APK that, or API that I can go into and adjust from there. But I don't feel like dealing with it right now. Alright, controls, key bindings, add-ons. Yeah, I'm not going to mess with that. Okay, so let's escape that. That's a Crown store. So that's about it. That's all you need to really do to set up your HUD. It's not like Star Wars The Old Republic where it, you know, you have a snap to grid type setting to adjust your HUD and your settings with chat and overlays. So without further ado, let's find the dog and go follow him. Oh, my targeted targets. Combat. Go back into settings. Go to combat. Do they have combat? Yeah, right there. Ability bar. Back row is on. So that's both bars. Good. We want to find target of targets outgoing. I believe it would be under combat. No, it's not. So if it's not under combat... Oh, you don't have targeted targets in this game. Duh. It's the way the dynamics are set up. Most MMORPGs that are shooter or attack. Oh, that's what I forgot. Put in inventory. And get my bow back. Actually, I could use a longsword too. Yeah, I'll show you the longsword. Go main hand. Now that's a sword of shock. So as you strike the enemy, oop! I didn't equip it. No, that's not what I wanted. There we go. Select main hand. Select. F4 actions, equip. Okay. Yeah, that's a real long sword. So it's gonna, you know, when you swing it around in a big circle, it's gonna cover hitting enemies that are standing around you. Like if you get attacked by a bunch of them all at once. And it is a tank weapon. So the larger the sword, the slower the swing, as you can see. I mean, it is kind of slow. Not too slow, but it is slower than daggers and regular swords. But you can see the animation of the shock in it. Okay. So...
Thank God. My boat sank. Just give me...
Quest! Yay! Level 4 rewards are available. Let's hit F to get our rewards. You scroll to the bottom, claim rewards, but you have to select, choose one, because this won't populate, it'll stay grayed out and you can't click it. And I'm heavy, so I want iron. And now we can claim. There we go, she claps. And then we go into character and skills and assign the points to 40. Okay, we are in attributes, and skills. We have health. You know what, since I do cast, I'm gonna get a little bit of magicka stamina I can get later. Yeah, these are all locked, so I can't really... I'm gonna go under bow, do wield, creative. Okay, so about 1 point. I'm gonna put it in dual wield for flurry. Yeah, let's purchase that. Purchase, and then we are. Is that flurry right there? Yeah, same picture. Okay, so we're good to go. I need a character. Enter. And then I got 1 point up here in the corner, so I can assign it down here. To hell, I'm gonna do 1 stamina. There we go. All right, so there we are. I can loot that crab if I want to. Usually they're kind of good to loot because sometimes you'll get crab meat and... Ooh. No, that's rawhide. I could sell it. It's money though. Carcapes. Carcapus. Yeah, they a lot of animals drop carcapus. Don't ask me what it is. It looks weird. So I'm sprinting. Actually, I can actually mount. When my walking. Okay, so I have nowhere really to go. I mean, this is kind of a lengthy thing. Oh, there's a quest giver up here. You see it on the map. Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, I missed it. There's something around here I can mine, some ore. And it was on the map, and it just like right when I pass this area. So if I look for a node, and usually on a... see one in the area though, but it had one right there, and then the icon disappeared on the map. Let's get the quest anyway.
Mind
You
yourself.
run across
They're
enough
alert.
silver veins,
How are
copper
you?
veins,
Grab some
and
gear
stuff
from
like
our friend.
that to mine.
I've been her second in command since we arrived on the island.
Okay.
I'm not entirely
Dark
sure that.
filter.
I've been her. I'm not in that.
So it has an
That's the
extensive storyline when you burn through the dialogue. And then Hosen's Folly is what you see in the yellow title off to the right of the upper corner of my screen. That's a quest I'm on, and so I have to follow the white arrow. Oh, which is the same NPC. Oh. Laying on the Bandit disguise. Okay, so I need to put on a disguise. This is how you put on a disguise. And so I don't get attacked by the enemies in the area because I'll look just like them unless I attack them first. So they're going to be friendly. So what I want to do is hit Alt and then ooh, skills. Still need to be, just let me take care of skills real quick. I got, 0 points, but it's saying I have a new feature open for two-handed because I used my sword on a crab. So the second you use a new weapon, it gives you more uppercut is an option I can get with further points, which is probably going to be really cool when fighting large bosses. Alright, let's kill these guys. Oh! Okay, see the style that they're wearing? Okay, so what's going to happen when I put on my disguise? Oh, break out of that. Ah, let's back up. He's down. Let's do it real quick. I'll take that, take that. Let's kill this archer. Okay, so let's go to the disguise. So when you open up where your inventory is, let's back out of that. Here we go. If you scroll down this list right here, it should have... Oh, no, you have to go into inventory, I see. Okay, now that we're in inventory, there's a section at the bottom here called Appearance. Go in there, and there's your disguise in your inventory. You want to equip it. So let's equip. Boom, now I look like them. So I'm a Frost Edge Bandit disguise. Frost Edge Bandit. So I look like them. I'm wearing the same uniform. So now they're all yellow. They're not red, and they won't attack you unless you attack them first. And when you come into this area, it's kind of good because there's a lot of enemies. These would all be red nameplates above their head. If, like that one is. That one will attack me if I get too close. The sentry will. Which, I'm going to get too close. There we go, I got healing. Boom, yay! See, got a lot of... A lot of perks. I don't need it because I'm already wearing one. No, I'm not. Wait a second. So if I get attacked and I'm hit with the enemy's weapon, it changes my appearance and my disguise goes away? Really? Let's go back into inventory. Let's see if we have an appearance. And no, we don't, because no appearance comes towards the bottom and I'm being attacked again. So, okay, so this is what's happening. According to what I'm freaking out. Oh, I'm facing the wrong way. Duh. There we go. And I have a shield around me because of the glyphs that appeared around my body, the green glyphs. These things. You see the two white, though, that's a shield around your health bar, or your character health. Okay, so I need to go out here and loot another disguise if I don't want to get attacked again, so I looted it. Whoop. And let's go ahead and fight these guys. I have the disguise already in my inventory, I don't have to reloot it. And I don't have a companion. This long sword's really causing a lot of damage, so this is definitely a good weapon. Alright, so I'll take that, I'll take that. Ooh, I forgot to equip my... Yeah. Let's put on the disguise first so we don't keep getting attacked. Let's go to appearance. Now appearance shows up because we looted another disguise. So yeah, if you get struck or discovered, it takes your disguise away automatically and you'll have to get another one. Alright, but I need in this building anyway because my point of interest is right here. Scroll, yes. Read it, okay. Didn't really tell me much. Except that I have to go collect stuff. Let's go over here, collect over here. Now, I don't want to be in the, you know, get aggro from this because I don't feel like keeping my, you know, looting disguises and replacing them. She detected me, but you can run far enough away to lose and drop aggravation from that NPC, and I could sneak up to the side and go ahead and get my ward. Read note, take runestone, yep. And then I'm just gonna run away from her. Okay. Oh, she's gonna try to look for me. Okay, that's fine, because I don't even need to be in this area anymore. I could go around back and stay kind of hidden. And then come to this. See, I went to my old cosmetic, or not cosmetic, but my gear look. Let's just loot it again. I don't need it right now, because I can still kill him pretty easily. There's another one I can There we are. Okay, escape. You don't have to read the whole book. I mean, you can turn the pages, but there's about 3 or 4 pages to turn. I don't care about it. This way. Okay, so there's only one more place to go from here. I could just sprint there. Or at least sprint to get out of there to mount. Oh, can't mount in combat. These two guys are gonna try to ruin my breakfast. Alright, there we go. Let's mount up. Going towards my point of interest on the map over here and go through this door. As that's where I need to be.
Get lost.
So
What?
it's pretty much basic and straightforward, really.
Get lost.
Uh-huh.
What? Who in oblivion are you?
But I still have a POI in there. So I did something wrong in the dialogue. It's called out here, let me in. And then... Oh, that's... Okay, now for your chat, actually, you can go to zone, and that's the area that you're in, that everybody, if you type something in there, they'll be able to read it. Let's go inside.
Get lost.
It's called out here, let me in.
What? Who in oblivion are you?
Get
out of here before I gut you like a trout.
Get you like a trout. Huh. So there might be a side entrance to get around. Let's go and look. It's not letting me in for some reason. Usually when that... Oh! I know what it is. He's gonna gut me because I'm not wearing the uniform. Yeah, I forgot about that. Let's go back into inventory and then put the disguise on again. And maybe we could go through the door. Inventory. Appearance. We're gonna go ahead and quit. Boom, there it is. Now we can probably
Get lost.
Huh. Okay, so I already tried the first one. It says
come
go
inside.
away. So
You've
now
almost-
it says thanks and he's so I had to deal with putting on the disguise. That's the so when you deal with the environment around you and some of the loot, you get a disguise to look like the enemies that are in the area. Usually it's for purposes like this where you can't go any further unless you actually, you know, consider what you have in your inventory from loot. If you have a disguise, always look at appearance in your inventory.
Who are you?
Alright, that's a trap
Please
there.
don't hurt me.
Now, if I
Intruder.
No, okay, that's not a trap. What it is you have to wait till the flames go out and then jump over it. Because it doesn't have anything to click on the mouse over. Let's go down this way. Oh, we got a warden with a bear. That's his companion. Tanks like me, I don't really. There we go. Come on, one more. Interrupt. Oh. Go for a heavy attack. Come on. Can't hurt me as long as I'm blocking. Alright.
Did she fall asleep on watch again?
So. Oh, I should have blocked that. Now, I do a heavy attack on this guy because he has the damage and it knocks him down. Okay, so they barely cause any damage on me. I'm gonna switch my weapon to a ranged. I'm tired of this sword. I don't like melee unless they're really a lot quicker than a big sword. So that's just me, though. Oh, I do have that. So I got this one. Let's see if I equip it. Is this? That one's less, so I'm gonna lock this one. Actions are F. Go down to lock. Select so I don't sell it to a vendor, but that one I can. Okay. So I'm gonna help this guy fight. Apparently, these NPCs drew aggro. Not by there, but that's okay. Oh, the Pharaoh scared him off. Or the warden did. There. Now he's a shapeshifter. He can turn into a person character like me, but he's a bear. Oh. There we go. Let's get a map real quick, because you get lost and play. Okay, I'm facing the right direction, because there's my point of interest right there. So I just keep going north on the map. I can look at my smaller map, I got new gear too, so I'm gonna look at the new gear once I get into an area of safety. Let's go to Maple Bow. Wait a minute. I thought I had two bows. I thought I had the Sentinel Slash because I didn't sell it, and I certainly. I didn't spend it or to sell anything. Oh wait, I was going north. I'm going the wrong way. I'll take the helmet. I could always sell the disguises too for monetary value. You can jump over those flames. And then he'll go right here. Heal up. Okay, he's a werewolf. This guy is. Because I seen an attack that he did that only a werewolf can do. Let's go to the Oblivion, which continues the quest line. And we still haven't got the Prophet quest line yet, but we're waiting for that one. Because that's the main story. Oh! I didn't think he had that far reach with the landmine. Okay. And we are done with that. Okay, so you can't teleport to the nearest way shrine. I'm just gonna fight my way out. So I know where to go. Oh, done. Alright, that's fine. Heal log, jump but back up. Firing. There we got one stunned. There we are. Hasta la vista. Iron Axe is shock. What? I got 60 slots left. Might as well. Hit number 4 for snipe, which causes considerable damage. There we go, that's what I wanted, was the gold. Pretty versatile fighter, really. I got an artifact lead, or antiquity lead, I mean, not artifact. It works kind of like an artifact, I guess. Yeah, I'm just gonna run past these guys and let them chase me, and they'll turn around and go the other way eventually. I'm just gonna run through the rest and get out of there. I don't care about killing every single thing on the map. You can run past the mobs. These are called mob groups of enemies like this. That if you get near them, oh, you're in trouble. But they'll eventually go away once you create distance between them, so it's not really detrimental. A lot of MMORPG games, there's a aggro range that you can go beyond the scope of and have them, you know, like lose you or whatever, keep pursuing you. There we go. You go up and over and around. Square mini map off to the right lower corner. Run past the imp. That small little demonic creature. Keep running. Run, Forrest, run. So I want to get out of this place. It's, I mean, it's very vast. There's a lot of inner windings and stuff in the cave that you can get lost very easily. Now we want to go all the way south. Wait a second, I'm missing something. I'm going right back up to where I started from, so where's the entrance? Look. Oh no, I'm almost there. Okay. Up. I'm stunned. There we go. We're just gonna run.
Spread out!
All run. And now I have to. No, I can't. I can run around. I don't have to. There we go. There we go. Get armor on. There we are now. Oh wait, there's a sky shard just beyond this door, so let me kill them real quick. Okay, lost aggro with that one, but that one's still attacking me over there. See if we can go through the door now. Yep. Now we're going into the open world of Bleak Rock, finally, where we came in from, and we're going to turn our quest in to the sergeant.
A covenant contract?
Complete quest. Yep.
I smell a orc loving.
All right, so it's pretty much straight cut forward in the beginning. If you ever have any questions on storyline of VSO, just go ahead and Google it, and or Wikipedia it, or Reddit, or whatever platform of threads that you usually do the research on, and they'll tell you all about it. There's really not a lot of guesswork in this game. It's pretty much straightforward. The learning curve on this game. Now, in advanced endgame, though, I heard it's very high learning curve for. But by then, you're used to fighting so much stuff. I want to absorb this. Oh, I can't do it in combat, really. Okay. Well, it's not unusual, but alright, now I can. Absorb. Yep. Now, every time you absorb these sky shards that shine through very high up in the sky, they're easy to find on the map. Every time you do it, you get a point, and if you get 3 points, you get an extra skill point. So these are my attributes, not skill. I'm gonna do a little bit of magicka. Oh, what? Let's go back. Let's hit alt. Let's go to character. Enter. I got 2 points. I'm gonna put 1 in stamina. There we go. And then put 1 in. Yeah, let's commit. Yes. Back. Level up for skill. Yep. Let's go to skill advisor and see if anything's locked still. Runic embrace. I'm gonna need that for. Wait a minute. Yeah. Oh. That's Jolt. I already have that. Oh, but the 3 dots means it's morphable. Let's see if I get Runic Embrace. Yes, I do. So I can choose between the 2. Let's see what this one does. Heal yourself and 5 minor life steal. Oh, that's good. So that's an additional heal on top of the heal. Plus you suck out their hit points. That's pretty nasty. Alright, so we have Runic Embrace. We have 1 more point, which I can go to passive abilities. Aegis of the Unseen. Yes. I want that. Continue. Alright. Let's come over here. I just came out of there. So I'm just gonna run through all this stuff. I want to go towards. Oh, I got 2 points of interest actually to go toward. So I'm going to go to the first one this way. It's getting a little bit late, but you get the idea of how to game. That's a white arrow on my map. Black arrows are quest givers. I'm not too worried about quest givers as much as I am on the point of interest that I'm tracking on my log anyway for missions. Okay, it's up here. Oh good, we got a way shrine. What a way shrine does is it opens up the map and it gives you travel hook points that you could go to. Fast travel. So I can I'm here right now. Behind me is a point of interest right here. I mean, ahead of me, which is what I'm facing now. And I put a blue diamond on the map that I gotta... is it on my map mark? No, it's not. So I don't have it on the map. I thought I marked the map. But there's a turn-in that's right here, and I'm not seeing the NPC for it. What does it say? Find missing villagers. Okay, that's optional. Steps are told Captain Marina evacuate early. Okay, those are the 2 quests that I'm tracking. This guy has green above his because he is not aligned with my faction. There's no other way shrines I can travel to, so I'm just going to have to do it manually by course. Why would it have the turn-in here? Unless there's an NPC with the same white upside-down arrow above their heads. I'm not seeing it. So sometimes the game does get glitchy in that case. Just ignore it and then go to the other point of interest. Because that really doesn't have anything to do with you going and uncovering or discovering a way shrine. Alright. And there's companions aside from your abilities to summon companions that you can quest for in this, and I'll cover it in the next video. Well, no, I can cover it now. We can go get a companion now. Yeah, why not? So let's go tell Captain Brenna of everything. Now, she was the one that was in there when I first came out into the open world that I could have taken a quest from and I didn't. Now it's a turn-in. There we go. Brenna's log, read the pages, yep. Okay. Sometimes
I'll prepare the town for evacuation. Find as many people as you can and send them back here. Are you sure about this? You're right. We can't wait any longer. The Covenant is... I'm going to rally. Get that fire lit. I don't expect to see...
Thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you, Elvis. Alright. There we go. On up. Let's go ahead and look in. Now, we still have skills, but we have new stuff in our inventory. We're going to check that out real quick here. I have lots of new stuff. Okay, so I'm just going to go on the list and just kind of... Ooh, there's my health rings. I want both of those, yes. And I want to equip those. Glyphs. I'll teach you how to do a glyph and a soul gem here in a second. That's new. Bandit note. That's a trophy. It's nothing really... I mean, I could read it, but it doesn't really advance anything. Okay, so we're going to go back in here. We're going to go down to inventory, which we're already on. We're going to go to materials, yes. Okay, greens. Once you mouse over it, it's pretty much set. And it'll go away for materials. And then let's go to the next one down for main hand. Instructions down. Okay, so I want to unlock one of these white daggers, and then this boot knife is a dagger, but it has, the boot knife has higher stats in green off to the right here, as you can see. These are, so what I can do is sell one of these daggers and unlock it, which I'll do now. Unlock, and then lock the higher ranking dagger, which is green. So white is lesser than green. So the color of the equipment has a lot to do with. And then, so that's on that hand. But now I want to stick with my bow. But, however, No, I'll try daggers. Because I do have the ability to dual wield, so... this is going to... That's main hand. Let's go to offhand and get another dagger in the other hand. Oh wait, nope, there we go. Let's back out of there. Next is back. Let's go to main hand, enter, and then choose another dagger, which I'm gonna choose this one, and then equip it. So I got 2 equipped, and then we're gonna lock the higher dagger by hitting F, and then go down to lock, E. Alright, we're looking good. We're looking good. So that's locked. What else in the inventory? Let's go ahead and check it out. Okay, head, chest, waist, below. I get it. Okay, I got new equipment, which that's rawhide, so it's going to be a medium, as it says up here. It's orc style. Homespun is light. So I'm gonna equip a rawhide for now until I find a heavy helmet. Now you can mix and match heavy and light and medium gear all together and have, you know, when you first start playing the game, most professional gamers in this game always tell you in the tutorials to have one of each piece because you get a scale. This is scalable armor. So if you have like one of each piece at least equipped at any given point in time at the same time simultaneously, then it skills up your light armor, medium, and heavy all at once. So yeah, it's carryover with mix and match on armor. Alright, so we're gonna alt it again. Go back to inventory. Look at chest. Okay, now I got a plate, which is heavy, but it's green, so it's heavier than the last. So this is heavy, but it's Khajiit. This is Nord. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and just lock this. Okay, so now it's locked. Boom. Now we're gonna go back into inventory, and yeah, and we're gonna go down to waist. It's rawhide. It's medium. It's all right. Because I don't have a waist right now on my, so if I did, there'd be something more in the list than what you've already seen. Let's alt it. Inventory E, go to hands, select soul-shriven gloves, which doesn't stipulate if it's light or heavy or whatever, but this is heavy. So we're going to do this, and we're going to go ahead and lock it. And there we go. We can back it out, back in the inventory, and then legs. We're going to look at legs. And doesn't say if it's heavy. These are iron legs, so I want iron. Let's go to the top and then equip. Yep. So again, I'm tankish, so I do want to side with heavy, or because it raises 31k.3k health. The medium red bar that you see from my lower center part of the screen. So 31,000 health. That's pretty good. And then I got 27.k thousand of magicka, and then for casting, and then 26. So my priority is definitely in my health as a tank, but I also want endurance or stamina too. Stamina helps with cooldowns on your abilities. Let's go this way, because that's where my arrow is leading me. Let's check inventory more. There's some more stuff that I wasn't done with yet. Select. Let's go down to not appearance, but neck. So I don't know if I equip neck or not. I did. Okay, good. Let's go ahead and go back. Let's go down to ring 1. We're gonna assign. You can do either ring, so we're gonna go ahead and do that one for there. We're gonna put a lock on this too. Lock. We're gonna put a lock on the other ring for the other hand. Here we are. Oh wait, oops, I get it. It's gonna lock. There we go. They're both locked. Let's go back one step. That's ring 1. Let's go to ring 2. And then assign the bottom one to be equipped. So now you got 2 of them equipped. So when you see a check mark by those items in your inventory, that means that they're already equipped. So if you want to know your stats as far as a little bit deeper than what you see on the front main screen, hit C per character and it brings you to this window here. There's no mouse over for percentages of anything on any of these stats, so you don't really have to worry about that. Let's go back. It just tells you what your stats currently are. Look. Yeah, that was, it's alted. Inventory E. Okay, so appearance. That's why it's still showing up an exclamation mark. Ow, where in the damn
I want everyone to partner up.
It doesn't really matter.
Even you, Mark. We stick together in the barrel.
There's still going to be red
And
NPCs here and
dead
there.
can hurt you. Stay
Okay,
with
so collect that for crafting, yes. Or I mean fishing. Is there any water around here I can fish in? Near the ice? Yeah, there is over here. So I'm going to give you a brief rundown on fishing. So when you go to fish, pretty much it is. Hold on. I know I'm missing more at the top. Yeah, there's supplies. Get in there. Yep. Insect parts for fishing. And that's a slottable item, I do believe. Let's look at it. Split stack is fine. So auto slots, which is fine. But I'm not seeing any fish swarming towards the top. So, oh, there's an iron ore I can craft later and make into armor and weapons. Pewter dust is an element that you use with metallurgy and crafting, or blacksmith or armoring. So, why am I walking when I have a mount? I do kind of walk as fast as my mount runs anyway. I just like the cosmetics of having a horse. Okay. Oh wait, there is one more point of interest. Let's speed up, see what it is. But you get the idea of what the game's like, you know, thus far. So, in the next video that I do of ESL, I'll be explaining what dolmens are, what delves are, what caves are called, and why you would go or not go into an area. More in depth in my next stream video. You know, just some helpful tips and points. Okay, so we're gonna go to large map and zoom out is what we're gonna. Oh, I see where I need to go. So if I want to mark that place, I go into F options. Nope. That's sparking the flame is what the quest is called, and it's tracking on my screen. Okay, so wait a second. What was I gonna do? Oh, go to map. And I was going to set a waypoint. Set destination is number 5. Oh, nice. Go over here. In the road. Well, I can put a waypoint marker. That blue diamond in the middle, that's a marker on your map now. See the blue diamond and that strip in like topper under your set destination? Yeah. So that's around this building and off to the side. Which I can go up here. Get around the rocks. So I don't get too deep in water and get eaten up by water animals. But I can go around everything and then still have room to walk on. Okay, I'm out of stamina for speed. There we go. I got it back. Okay, I see. So this is going to be up the hill. Gradually. So I got to find different areas to keep climbing up the hill. And it's going to be up that area here. Which, ooh, there's something I can mine. Some room. And I can collect those bugs too. Yep, I want that. And my next video I'll tell you how to craft and show you what all these things that I'm looting can do. One more fishing bait. And I'm coming back around. I'm not really having to do a lot of fighting. Someday I'll take them. How many slots do I have in my inventory? 25 out of 60? Yeah. I'm almost coming up on half. And then I come up here to the top of the hill. And I start attacking. Let's see how my fighting style works. Oh yeah. Good.
For the Covenant!
Move to flank!
From the side!
Hard on top of all of this is four NPCs on me and a mob.
Circle around!
Come on, and this guy's long so done. It's surprising what your character can do. I mean, if you know how you're to fight with your style, know how to block and anti-stun and interrupt, that's pretty much key to all the games. I have to go up the stairs here. There's gonna be something to click on. Oh! I hate spiral stairs in this game. Also in Star Wars, I do the same thing on spiral stairs. Ah, man, I get around that barrel and I keep dropping off the edge because there's no railing to hold me up there. Okay, so I just gotta... Oh, no, it's just... I'm not used to the curve of it. There we are. So stick near the wall and then walk over here. Just go a little... Oh, so I turn. Ah, I'm tired. It's my bed. A little bit past my bedtime and I'm getting sleepy. But let's make it up the stairs. Come on. Here we go. I hate it when they take out the railings because the camera sensitivity can turn so sharp that you keep falling down like you see me do. There we are. That's light the signal fire. And we're pretty much done for tonight. I'll label number 3 walkthrough beginning game. ESO next video. So you basically get the idea. Alright, thanks for watching. Please comment any type of errors that you have on your computer when launching Steam or any gaming platform. You want to free up memory, you want to clean your computer, you want to make it run faster. Just ask me any kind of questions on any type of, like if you open up Steam and ESO doesn't launch. I know all the workarounds, and I'll do a video tutorial or just write down a path of what to take to get things done. I'll go live and do a video tutorial as a response to any questions. So I don't have the answers to all games and all computer problems, no. But where I come in at that I'm pretty much adept in is not having the answer. I don't depend on whether I know it or not. If I don't know the information about computers, the game, and you know, the rendering with the server side and also your computer side and your VRAM and RAM and your processor, stuff like that, I can do research on it and find out and have workarounds for you. I'm good at subject matter expert issues, or SME issues is what I call them. So usually every video game that I play, I catch on really quick. There's another video game that I'm going to start live streaming too. It's called Ace Combat. If you're into like jet fighting games and simulators, flight simulators, yeah, it's a really cool game. So Ace Combat 5 is also through Steam, and I'll cover the content and the storyline and going through that. It's a really interesting game. I remember when Ace Combat first came out, it was on PlayStation and Xbox before they had Xbox games available on PC, prior to 2005. The game came out in about 2000, and it had such a cheesy storyline, but the graphics were so cool, and the flying was so cool, and your missions were awesome, and it seemed endless to get to the end game to unlock everything and customize your aircraft. But however, even though you can get to the end game a lot quicker than most games, you never get tired of playing it because of the flight action and the graphics and all that. It's a really cool game, so I'm going to do a video on Ace Combat. And they revamped the storyline. Still the same aircraft trees, you know, when you unlock the aircraft and components for the aircraft to upgrade them. But it's a really cool flight game, and I love flight simulators, so I like pilot games a lot. If I'm not doing games like this, you know. So, oh, I was going to say during the description of the first video today that I shot, when I went live by date, this is the second part of it because I had a power surge, and my computer went out. I was going to mention about chat. Okay, when you hit enter in this game, it brings up the chat field, and because I went into another, I gotta resituate. What, really? You gotta be kidding me. Oh, right. No. Not there. See, the hooks to move this chat field from over the map to the other side, and you can't lock the window in because it doesn't give you options to. Which is, I'm going to feed back this to Steam, or actually Bethesda. I think that does, is it Bethesda? I forget who does Elderscrolls, or Skyrim. This is ridiculous. How in the heck is anybody supposed to customize? Well, I'm closing the game out anyway, but I was going to show you during chat. You have a lot of different people. I'm going to say, hey, what's up, people? Hey, what's... I'll put was up. What's up? Okay, but you get other players that will chat in the zone chat or in your guild chat. If you want to change your guild chat, all you have to do is hit this chat bubble right here. Oh no, sorry, hit zone, and then choose your guild in green, you know, and then you can talk to your guild. Hi guild, boom, see it's in green, so it's color coded. And Amises answered me back and said, hey, what's up? So I said, hi guild. So if green chat replies, anyway, my point is this, then it would be a guild member of one of my 4 guilds. But nobody's really replying back. So, but during the day earlier, usually on most of the servers that you can choose from, either European servers or American servers or other foreign servers, the point is that when you're in a guild or you're dealing with chat, you're going to read a lot of sick stuff. People talk about gross stuff in chat, and if you're a parent with kids, some of the subject matters I wouldn't expose to kids. So I just want to give the parents warning though too, because you're online and there's a lot of sick people out there. So if my kids were younger and they were playing this game, you know, as pre-adolescent or adolescent, I would be the type of parent that would be sitting next to the computer and monitoring their chat. The reason why is because, yeah, you just got a lot of sick people out there that you don't know what they're capable of doing. Normally, I just have the chat turned off when I'm online, because I don't like the subject matters that a lot of people talk about. It's just very disturbing, and I personally don't want it in my home, so or around my life, you know. So be safe on gaming, you know. When you're dealing with chat and there's group chat with other people online and you don't know who they are because they hide behind a computer screen, that's a big red flag sometimes. So, you know, just be aware of the dangers online. You know, I can't stress that enough as a streamer, you know, for advice for other people. You know, we have freedom of speech in this country, yes, of course, but what can be a good thing can end up being a bad thing too. So just keep that in mind, and happy Thanksgiving, everybody. Peace, and until next time, thank you for joining.